Welcome back. This is the 25th video in our series of Unix tools. This is continuing the discussion of sort, which we started in video number 24. At the end of that short video, we ran out of time. We were attempting to sort a comma separated variables file, and you could see that we were having trouble. We specified with the -t option the separator, the comma, and there are 4 fields. And we asked to sort first on the 4th field, which was the gender. If I can mark just one, I don't know if I can. There we go. In reverse order, because we wanted males first. And then we wanted to sort on the 1st field, which was the surname, and we wanted that on reverse too. And finally, we wanted to sort in ascending order, in normal 1, 2, 3 increasing order, on the 2nd field, which is the given name or the first name. And we were having trouble. You can see we've issued our sort command here, and daggone it, smoke is coming before Paul, and it should not. These 2 rows are in the incorrect order. They should be swapped. And so I say, bummer, sort isn't working right. How can we debug this? And it turns out that if you're using GNU sort, there we go. You could see the sort from GNU coreutils. It has a special debug option to make it easy to understand what's going wrong. So we'll use the same sort command, but this time we'll use the debug option. Debug option is an extension. It's not part of the traditional sort utility. It's an add-on by the GNU people, but most systems you use will support the debug. This is an Ubuntu system and it supports it. Let's see what the output looks like. And you see all these long lines, these horizontal lines, and you wonder, what does it mean? Well, let's scroll back a little bit and take a look. And what it's telling you is the region of the data on the record that was being looked at. So for the first one, right, for reverse, it says, yes, I'm just looking at the M. Then we've got trouble. What is this long line here? This says I'm looking at the whole row. So when I did -K1R, it looked at the entire row. And when we said -K2, wow, it didn't look at just field 2, it looked at field 2, 3, 4. So we're not looking at individual fields, we're looking at ranges of fields. 4 says 4 to the end. 1 says 1 to the end, which is the entire record. And 2 says 2nd field to the end, or 2nd through 4th. So we don't understand properly how to specify these keys. Fine. We know that sort had a help, and it had a section on keys, and we sort of read it quickly. Let's go back and look at it in more detail. And it shows F for the field number, and then you can specify, it shows this is an option, you can specify a stop position, start and stop positions, where F is a field number. Both are origin 1, so the first field is field number 1. And Here's the problem. The stop position defaults to the line's end. So when we said K2, it really meant K234. And when we said K1, it really meant K1234. The only one that we got lucky was K4 because there's nothing after the fourth column. So, wow, we fundamentally misunderstood how to specify the keys. Well, now we know. Let's try again. Okay. We'll leave the debug just to verify. But let's be pedantic. 4 through 4, and I want it reversed. 1 through 1, I want it reversed. And 2 through 2, I want it reversed. Now, do I need to put R twice? Well, we don't really know. Let's try it. Oh, this looks much better. That one, for R, it's only looking at the last field. 1R is only looking at the first field. 2R is only looking at the second field. And then they draw this one line just to say that's the end of that. And we do the next one. So, okay. At least we're selecting the fields correctly for position. But let's go back and say, now what did we want to do again? We're so confused. We wanted to sort on gender first, with men first. Let's see if we only need one R. And then we wanted to sort on surname in reverse. And then we didn't want reverse on the given name. Okay, I think we've got it this time. Let's think. We should have all the males and then all the females. In each of those two groups, it should be sorting in descending order, descending order. And then, after we've done the gender and the surname, we're going to sort on ascending order or ascending order on the given name. And the file we're going to sort as data. The output will be the screen. Okay. Look at that. Pol Pot came before Smoke Pot. But Stalin, then Pot, then Ham. Good. And males are first. Let's check the females. Thatcher on Ewan Merkel. Okay, there are no ties, so the second field doesn't matter in that case. If we remove the debug, let's take a look. Exactly what we wanted. Once we specified the keys correctly, everything worked. We only have one problem. If we cat data, you can see data has not changed. How do we make the sort really sort the file instead of sorting the data and showing it on the screen? Okay, let's go back to the help and take a look. Write sorted concatenation of all files to standard output. And that's what it can do. So we've looked at the ordering options. Here are the other options. We can actually specify an output file if we want to, instead of standard out. But there doesn't appear to be a way to sort the file in place. Okay. I'm flexible. Options come before the file, remember? So we want to say our output will be data.new and the input is still data. Nothing came on the screen because the output is in the file. If we look at data.new, it's what we wanted. So we can generate a new data file with the order that we desire, and then we can use a trick, the move command, which will say And this is something I will explain in a later video. But we're going to move data new to data, and it will overwrite the existing data. And when we do that, you can see we've made the change. If we look, data new is gone because it replaced data. So we can't sort the data in place. We have to read the input file and write an output file, but then we can move the output file back and we get the result we wanted. Wow, it took work, but we debugged the sort. And we've run out of time again in this video. So please come back next time and we'll at least do something that's not sort again. We've solved the sort problem. Thank you for listening.